This is Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe Class Sideswipe. This is probably the most sought after figure, together with the Leader Class Optimus Prime, for the Revenge of the Fallen toy line. And I can imagine why. This figure is just amazing. I have him mistransformed right now, just, so I could be more creative with this figure, because this figure has a lot of promise. I mean, he has a lot of playability, posability, and even displayability. If there was one figure you want to get, one deluxe class figure, you gotta get him or sideways. But I'm a little bit biased on this figure, but both him and Sideways are just amazing figures that have been rolled out by Hasbro for this toy line. I mean, the engineers of this figure really pulled out all the stops. It is just an amazing figure, and I cannot wait for the repaint of this figure, the Autobot Swerve candy red repaint. Talking about this figure, a lot has been said, and really the hype about this figure is with justice, because he is just amazing to look at. I mean, I didn't even want to open him up and delayed him to the last minute till I've reviewed almost all the figures, then open him up. The paint is a very premium like paint, as if they ever did a premium Sideswipe. I don't know how they're going to improve this guy, because his paint is just awesome. He's got metallic silver everywhere, metallic dark gray right here, an Autobot symbol there. His head is painted here. He's got a little bit of light piping. Everything about him is very nicely painted. Silver, electric blue, transparent glass windshields. Very nice. Let's talk about articulation. That's probably the one thing I'm missing from this figure. A little bit more articulation in places where I wanted articulation, but the articulation on this figure on its own is fine. His ball jointed shoulders, double jointed elbows, his wrists move because of transformation, and I was missing a little bit of articulation right here, the upper bicep, but that's okay, no big deal. Hips are on the ball joint. There's an illusion, as pointed out a lot of reviewers. Clear, transparent ball joints right there, to give you the impression that these are his ball joints. 4 ball joints that actually move. I'm even surprised with the detail on these pseudo joints. Very nice. I mean, you can get him in. You don't even have to get him in a decent in a pose that will highlight his features. Just stand him up and he's okay. And I'll say this, he is easy to stand up. Just lean him on his heels and he will stand up. I mean, I even have his knees bent a little bit. You can have it bent like that and he'll still stand up. Easy. No problem. Don't worry about standing him up on his wheel feet. I mean, he's fine. Let me just show you how to properly transform him in robot mode, which the instruction says, which is also fine, but I thought I'd do my own rendering. He says that you gotta pop these wings on the back like that, and then you can rotate the blades. This is a nice touch. I mean, the blades move together as a pair. It's not gonna be loose or anything. It's just an amazing figure. I mean, I even had more fun transforming him than Sideways, but him and Sideways, top 2 so far for the ROTF line. One last look at him before we turn him into his car mode or alt mode. Very nice. He is the warrior of the Autobots. Perhaps not like in G1. He's probably a more serious character, as we will see in the movie. Reminds me of animated Prowl. So I'm really looking forward to seeing him in the film. Okay, transforming him into car mode, I found out, is a lot easier than getting him into robot mode for some reason. All the pieces just fit in nicely. So transform him, what you want to do is straighten up everything, rotate the blades back like so. You want to fold his joints together, it'll make it easier. Okay, and then pop open the wings. Okay, and then pop the chest out. Okay, okay, what am I gonna do here? Oh, okay, sorry. Pop the head down. Okay, and then cover it up, and then pop the chest, the lower torso out, and then pop it back in, just like that. And then the feet, fold them up, fold up. Okay, and then rotate these. Oh, sorry, rotate these downward. Okay, the clearance. It's a little bit of a clearance problem right there. That part and the part of the car, the front fender. There's a little bit of a clearance issue there, but no big deal. Okay, yeah, that's about it. Straighten it up. You get to see the car forming immediately. Okay, and then what do you want to do? And then you want to, okay, fold the wrists, the fists in, and then just rotate the arms, and then easily put it inside. Very easy to snap him in, unlike sideways where it was a little bit of a pain popping it in. Okay, and then okay, you want to do this last bit. You want to connect the two parts of the bonnet, the halves of the bonnet first before connecting them here onto the wheel. So do that. There's a notch here and tabs here that you just clip on like so, and then you just hook the front part, the headlamps, and then everything sort of snaps in place. Oops, like so. Okay, and there is Sideways in his alt mode. Very nice. He rolls better than Sideways. He has these exhaust pipes that just keep popping out. I'm not exactly sure what they're for, but I mean, why they pop out. I mean, 4 exhaust pipes that pop out. It's a good touch. The paint does not scratch, amazingly, even if you hit on it. I mean, it doesn't. What you will have to look out, though, when you're buying this figure is, despite its rarity, is to check out the top of the car and these sides. There are a lot of scratches. Like on mine, I got the one with the least amount of scratches. There's a teeny tiny scratch right there. But that's because of production, not because of anything after production. The paint doesn't chip off. It's very nice. It's almost like premium jazz, the paint quality. So very nice. Even the rims are nice. You can hardly notice the rivets. Very nice. Tail lights, front lights. Okay, he is a concept Corvette Stingray. He is a 7th generation Stingray. They started making Stingrays back in the 50s and 60s. He is C7, the C7 or Generation 7 Stingray, which is, as GM says, should be available and in production by 2012. But since GM is bankrupt, I doubt we'll see this guy as early as 2012. We'll probably see him 2 years later, maybe 2014, if GM gets its act together. But I do hope they do make him into production. Not that I can afford it, but it'd be nice to see this guy on the road. He will probably be still a V8, 505 horsepower Corvette, and he's gonna kick ass in the movie, I hope. Very nice. So there you have it. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe. Thanks for watching.